So that didn't take long, did it, Jack? Only a couple of days after I posted my video saying, hey, Blue Check Watch is a great account, digging up all of the hashtag verified hate from blue check marks on Twitter against white people, suspended. Why? What had they done wrong? What did they do wrong by screen capping public tweets and then saying, look at what this person believes? This person is every bit as hateful and racist as any white supremacist. What's wrong with that account doing that? I think it's a valuable service. I'm not surprised you got rid of him, Jack. On the plus side, Verified Hate does have a Gab account with a spicy profile picture. In fact, I'm going to follow them now. I didn't even realise I wasn't following them. But they have a Gab account. They are, of course, still posting things that are uncomfortable for Twitter. For example, how an open Antifa member works at Twitter and is followed by Jack. I mean, don't you think that might be a problem? Literally a terrorist organisation, openly so, employed at Twitter. That gives you an indication of just how far to the left they are. I mean, and this, honestly, this is my entire problem with the left at the moment, right? They will accept these kind of dangerous lunatics, whereas the right, I mean, if you worked at a conservative company and you put Nazi in your bio, they're going to fire you. They're going to get fucking rid of you. There is no fucking way a regular conservative outfit is going to tolerate Nazis, but the people who say, oh, we have a left-leaning bias to the point where we're okay with communist revolutionaries openly working in our company and proclaiming their violent nature all over Twitter. Unacceptable in my opinion, Jack. This is what bias looks like. I can see why you got rid of this guy from your platform, because it looks like he's going to fuck you. You better hope that not enough people subscribe to him on Gab and that people don't start becoming aware of exactly the kind of guy you are. This one for me is just amazing. I cannot get over how incredible this is. Immigration lawyer who became a citizen in 2018. Verified checkmark. Only white people like Trump should be allowed to die for their shitty country. That's right. Only white people should be the janissaries of the new immigrants to America. Why did you immigrate to a shithole, love? Why did you move to a country that is still majority white if you were a giant anti-white racist? If I was a racist, I wouldn't move to a country full of people who are the colour I hate. That just seems really counterproductive, unless you have an ulterior motive. But I mean, hey, I don't know why you immigrated to the United States, a country that you despise. You'd have to tell me. Philip N. Cohen, another verified checkmark. It's hard for us all to coordinate our stories sometimes, so it appears that there are disagreements among us. Fortunately, we all agree on the most important issues: eradicating whiteness and undermining its civilizations. Sounds weirdly nefarious, doesn't it? I mean, I don't think I'd ever say eradicating Islam and undermining its civilizations. Imagine if that's what I was trying to do. And when you say whiteness, what you mean is liberalism, isn't it? That's what you mean, is the free choice of people from liberal societies to live their lives without being a servant and creature of the state. That's what you're actually complaining about? Because you guys love control. You love it. In every social sphere, in every walk of life. No matter where you go, man, there is a reason to start invoking intersectional ideology. You can find one anywhere, anytime. And even if it's already dominant, you just pick out one of the already existing contradictions within it, that it must be manifesting because of its own contradictions. It can't escape these. And you can just pick any one of them and go, well, I have a problem with this. So it's always a weapon that can be used. It's never a set of rules that can be followed, because they're not internally consistent. And let's be honest, Ben Garrison hits the nail on the head here. There is demonstrable ideological bias on Twitter, and it is affecting who gets to be heard and who doesn't, who deserves to have a platform there and who doesn't, even though they advertise it as open to all. This guy did nothing wrong. All he did, Jack, is point out that you are surrounded by people who seem to hate the race that you are because it is that race. It's pretty fucking vile. I wouldn't surround myself with people who just arbitrarily hate a race, regardless of which race it is. I don't care if it's black, white, Jewish, Mexican, whatever. I wouldn't surround myself with people who just pathologically hated those races. But you do, Jack. You do.